Hey, what's going on, Aries? So here's your weekly love reading from August 26th to September 1st. Remember, guys, that this is just a general love reading, so just take what applies, okay? Regarding the energies and messages that do apply, they can switch upon any given instance regarding you or the person in question today. So the best thing to do, Aries, is just to apply that specific energy and or message to either you or to the person in question today. And also, cross-watchers, apply the energies and the messages within the same manner, okay? All right, Aries, so you're coming into the reading this week with the Star card. So maybe you could be dealing maybe with an Aquarius. And the 4 cards that popped out for you, the Sun card reversed. So maybe you could be dealing with the Leo, the 5 of Wands reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed. So you could be dealing maybe with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And the 2 of Swords reversed. Maybe you could be dealing with a Libra possibly. For the person in question for you this week, they come into the reading with the 9 of Wands reversed. And the 4 cards that popped out for them, the 3 of Swords reversed, the 6 of Pentacles reversed, the 10 of Wands reversed, and the 6 of Wands here. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on for you here. All right, Aries, for you, what I'm feeling here this week is that you're very hopeful about this relationship. You know, you kind of were coming into it with kind of I don't want to say no strings attached, but it was something to the effect of just coming into it with like optimism. You know, just kind of like, hey, we're gonna make this work. It's gonna happen. Cool. We're gonna do this. Cool. You know what I mean? It was like that type of energy. It's not that you didn't care. It was just that you were just coming into it with complete optimism, which is good, you know? But I'm feeling along the way, Aries, there were moments when things were maybe hidden, you know, or things were maybe light was not shed upon certain areas of the relationship. And I'm feeling here that you felt yourself kind of over time or throughout the relationship, kind of finding yourself very like, becoming very, very sad. Kind of, I'm feeling like you felt the energy just kind of like it kind of dwindled, you know? And it was kind of like, well, what's going on? You were kind of, I feel like you were questioning yourself a little bit maybe throughout the process. You were kind of asking yourself like, is it something that I'm doing? Like, why am I not happy? I'm hearing like you guys were questioning yourself along the way. But I'm feeling like you still remained optimistic. You know, you were just kind of like, okay, this is going to be what it's going to be. I'm going to roll with it and we're going to see what's going to happen, you know? And I'm really feeling like you let your defenses down. But I'm feeling like over time, as each step went through, as I was saying, how your happiness or your optimism was kind of dwindling through each time that, you know, it kind of went down, your defenses were kind of coming back up a little bit. You know, you're kind of like, well, what's going on? Like, am I the one doing this? And then as each step, like I said, as each step went on, you were just kind of like, okay, what's really going on here? And I feel like, you know, I call them the antennas, like, you know, your antennas kind of went up. It's like, you were like, wait, what the hell is going on here? And I feel like over time you saw that there wasn't really maybe commitment going on, at least from, you know, the person in question's end today. It was just a lot of like, you were seeing a lack of stability. You were seeing a lack of commitment. You were also seeing maybe possibly with the person in question for you that they were maybe focused on certain things that maybe weren't, not that they weren't important, but they were just kind of like, they were only focused on what they wanted to do and only focused on how they wanted to make their own plans come to fruition. And I'm feeling like you felt like maybe you weren't included within those plans or within the, as the relationship progressed, you know? But I'm feeling over time, you were just really, the blindfold kind of came off. Like you were like, okay, no, this doesn't sound right. I'm no longer going to ignore certain things because I'm feeling, Aries, like you were maybe sort of ignoring certain things. Now, when I say ignoring, it's more of just kind of like letting things just kind of happen and slide off. I'm feeling, Aries, like maybe this, for some of you, this may have been like a second or third time around. And I'm feeling like you maybe didn't want to like feel like you were stifling the other person, or you were maybe kind of, that's what I'm looking for. You didn't want this other person to feel like you were maybe like you were on top of them. You kind of wanted to give them their space, let them kind of bring whatever they wanted to bring forward. Smothering, there it is. Thank you. You didn't want to make this other person feel like you were smothering them. So I'm feeling like you kind of, like I said, that's where the optimism kind of is coming in for you this week. I feel like it was just, you didn't want to smother it. You didn't want to, I just heard, go about things the way that you normally do. You were trying to come at this relationship with a different perspective, with a different approach, I'm feeling here. But I'm feeling like over time, as the steps were dwindling, as we described, it's like, that's when you realize something ain't right here. And then I feel like that's why light was then shed upon certain areas. And then that's when your antennas went up and you were like, what's going on? And I'm kind of feeling like that's when you kind of realize, like, not that you weren't taking any of your end of the responsibility, but it was more of like you finally realized and came to the conclusion, like, it's maybe more of them. Like, what are they doing? Like, you felt, I'm feeling like you were questioning yourself, and then you kind of couldn't really come up with a lot of reasons, maybe your end being more than their end of the demise of the relationship. It's kind of like, what's going on? Like, you approach it, like I said, from a different point of view, from a different perspective. And that's when you were like, it's not really me all the way. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling for you, Aries. Now, for your partner, the person in question, I'm feeling like they maybe left a relationship and then started one with you. I'm feeling, or maybe for some of you, they left their previous relationship and then started something again with you. I'm feeling here. And I'm feeling like they didn't heal from that relationship, or maybe just how it all kind of transpired for them. They really just didn't heal from it. I'm feeling here. And I'm also feeling like they just, like I said, they jumped into the relationship with you. And then there wasn't an even amount of give and take, I feel, within the relationship with you. It was just kind of like they were existing. And it was like I'm feeling like from their past relationship, there wasn't an even amount of give and take there as well. So then when they came into this relationship with you, that's when you felt like there wasn't an even amount of give and take, because they didn't learn that from their previous relationship, or they didn't heal from their previous relationship, which then brought it to your guys' relationship, which then, they didn't learn that even amount of give and take. So I'm feeling like they left their previous relationship, came to you possibly, and then everything that their partner did in their previous relationship, they brought it to your guys' relationship, and they kind of like dumped it onto you in a sense, or they were exhibiting those same detriments, I'm feeling, from their past relationship. And I'm feeling like your partner, the person in question, was just kind of like, they didn't really see that there was an issue going on because they didn't heal from their past relationship. Now, it could be a past relationship. It could be from family matters, whatever the case may be, that this person in question for you was currently going through their inner turmoil. And I'm feeling like they kind of just came into this relationship with you, and it was like, that's what it was, and that's what it is. And they didn't really see anything wrong with it. And I'm feeling like maybe when you brought up some issues or presented issues with them or to them, they were kind of like, well, I don't see how I'm the problem. Like, it was one of those responses, and you were like, what do you mean? Like, I'm trying to tell you how I feel, and where I feel like the relationship is kind of going bad, or where things are not working. And they were just not responsive. I feel like they didn't give you the response, not the response you're looking for, but they looked like they didn't, or they appeared like they didn't really want to work on anything on their end. Like, they didn't want to take their end of the responsibility for things that were going on. And they just kind of feel like they were just being them. And they possibly were, if they didn't heal from their past relationship, or they didn't heal from family matters, they didn't heal from whatever the case may be. It was a lot of like things being brought in from the past into your guys' relationship, and it kind of severed the relationship over time, I'm feeling here. All right, Aries, so for you at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot reversed. Maybe you could be dealing with the Cancer possibly, and the Hierophant here. Maybe you could be dealing with the Taurus possibly. Yeah, Aries, I'm really just feeling here like things didn't move forward. There was no, I'm going to use the word conforming, but it was more like they didn't want to. Things didn't move forward because they didn't take their end of the deal. Things didn't move forward because maybe both of you were on different timelines, on different perspectives, I'm feeling here. And what I'm really picking up, Aries, is don't beat yourself up for coming into the relationship with optimism, because we're always supposed to do that, you know. Just know that things happen the way that they were supposed to, you know, and just learn from those mistakes in terms of this showed you, Aries, what you want and what you don't want within a relationship. That's what I'm really picking up for you. And for your partner, the person in question, They have the Ace of Wands reversed and the Strength card here. So maybe could be dealing with the Leo as previously stated. For them, I'm feeling like they maybe denied a lot of what you were saying, or like I was saying earlier, denied your part or your end of the deal in terms of like them understanding how you were feeling and where you were coming from. I'm really feeling here. And like they really stuck to their guns in terms of like them saying that they were not the problem, that they had nothing to do with the issue, that it was you who was tripping. It was you who were the one fathoming things up in your head. You know what I mean? They didn't see that they were an issue in here at all. They didn't even want to take their end of the deal. So I'm feeling like they stood their ground in terms of not wanting to meet you halfway in terms of the demise of the relationship or of things happening. All right, Aries, I'm sorry to deliver such a reading to you, but if you guys would like to book a personal reading to maybe delve into your guys' unique situations, check the description box below. There you can find my contact email, our Facebook page, and also a link to contact me on Facebook Messenger. If this resonates with you guys, go ahead and tap the like and thumbs up button. Let me know, okay? And also feel free to comment, share, and to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And also remember to tap the little bell as well to turn it red so you guys can be notified immediately of any new readings I upload for you guys. And also in the event that I ever go live in the future. All right, Aries, good luck, and we'll see you next week.